If you're hoping to do some traveling this year in your next new car, well, here's an opportunity to see some of the hottest new vehicles, soon to be released models, and much more. The 26th Annual Michigan International Auto Show is happening in downtown Grand Rapids on February 1st through the 4th. Publicist Dianna Stampfler is with us for our feature this morning to tell us all about it. Good morning, Dianna.
Good morning, Ken. I had like a flashback to Bob Barker when you were saying that. In your next new car.
A new car. I guess that's more Johnny Olson than Bob. But anyway, we digress. Hey, this is a big one. This is the only car show we've got here this winter, isn't it?
It is for this winter. Yes, absolutely. And I was thinking about this morning before the call. You know, I've been with this auto show, I think, since 2009. And just to watch the progression over the years of, you know, how the cars have changed, how the features have changed, what's new, what people are interested in. And so, you know, we've slowly been creeping up in that EV and hybrid world. And this year I've been told that every manufacturer display should have at least one car in that category. And I think back, 10 years ago, we had those in the pre-production and concept kind of cars. So there's just this huge takeoff in that world. And another thing we're seeing really hot in the recent years is, people aren't satisfied with just the car off the lot. They want to personalize it. They want to customize it. And so we've got several companies that are showcasing their vehicles, Gas Pedal Customs, which specializes in Jeep, which is where my heart is. We've got Auto Image, which is actually down in Plainwell near you guys, which is doing some phenomenal aftermarket things to really, make your vehicle feel like it's an extension of who you are. And then we're welcoming Executive Motorsports this year as well. So it's really kind of cool just to see the progression. And here in Michigan, of course, we're the auto state. This is where the auto industry was born. And it's just a celebration, I think, every year as we bring this show to Grand Rapids.
Well, the technology, I have a feeling, is just going to be knocking people out during this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, again, you go back and think, 10 years ago, we really didn't see the technology, the backup cameras, the sensors, the safety features, and all of these vehicles that are very common now. Like the car I have today, which is a 2021, is the first car I've ever had with those backup features and the camera features and, helping you park your car. And, while it may seem all, Jetson-like, they are meant to provide safety for the driver and those that are out on the road. And so it's really cool that when you go to this show, you get to talk to the different folks from the various manufacturers. We've got an EV specialist on hand that'll kind of ease some of your concerns if you're looking into and not quite sure how to get into that EV or hybrid world. And we're just really excited to bring all of this to Grand Rapids coming up to kick off the month of February.
Dianna Stampfler's with us. We're talking about the 26th Annual Michigan International Auto Show, February 1st through 4th in downtown Grand Rapids. And I understand the Gilmore Car Museum is back this year.
They are back this year. We're super excited. Our buddy Jay Follis, who I'm sure you know, will be with us. And the cars that they're bringing this year are all new acquisitions to the Gilmore Car Museum. So most of them have never been on display in Hickory Corners, let alone at the auto show. And one that they're super excited about, and if you're out and about and you want to watch it, I'll connect you with them if you want to see it put into the truck for delivery. But it's a 1923 Model T snowmobile.
Oh, my goodness.
Which, given the conditions outside right now, would be, quite a thing to have. It's called a Ford on Snowshoes. It's the original snowmobile. And we're excited to have that. But as I mentioned, I think they have about 8 or 9 other cars that they're bringing that have never been shown or at the show. 3 of them are electric, which is really cool to think back. We had these electric cars in 1915. The one car that they're bringing back by popular demand is called the Cheese Wedge, and it's actually a 1980 commuter car, and it is electric, and everybody loves this. This gets probably some of the most photos and selfies at the show just because it's such a distinct looking car. It really does look like a giant piece of cheese.
Well, that's something new, something completely different, I'm sure. Well, Dianna, for those who want to come up to the show February 1st through 4th, what should they know? What do they need to know about coming up to Grand Rapids for the show?
So the show does open up on Thursday, February 1st. It runs all weekend long. And we are this year on Thursday is senior citizens get half off. So that's a new feature this year. It's also First Responders Day on opening day. So fire, medical, EMS, as well as active duty military can show their ID and get half off that day. And then if anybody's really interested in a sneak peek, kind of a high-tech, behind-the-scenes thing, we have our charity spectacular on Wednesday night, the 31st of January, which benefits Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. This is actually the event that got me involved in the auto show. I years ago went back to them, and I offered to help promote it in order to get a ticket to this event because it was the highlight of the season, still is. I just wanted a chance to dress up and get fancy with everybody. And today, I am still with the show because of that event.
Well, congratulations on that. All right, do you have that link, by the way, that you mentioned for the Gilmore Car Museum thing?
Yeah, so if you go to grautoshow.com, it has all the details, including all those cars from Gilmore. And then you can also check out the Facebook for the auto show. And we'll be posting teasers there all along as well.
All right, I'm writing that down. I want to check that out. This is a big one. The 26th Annual Michigan International Auto Show at DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids opens on Thursday, February 1st through the first weekend of February. Dianna Stampfler is publicizing it, and that's why she's been with us here on WKZO, and it's always a pleasure to chat with you. We always talk about fun things when we're on the show together. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Ken. Have a great week.